6 seconds on the clock, one play to make history. It's the world of Super Bowl, where legends are made and dreams are shattered in the blink of an eye. It's a stage where the improbable becomes the unforgettable. From last-minute touchdowns to catches that defy physics, these moments are more than just plays. They're the heartbeats of fans worldwide. Today, we dive into the most riveting Super Bowl plays that have left us speechless, cheering, and sometimes in disbelief. Like, how did a catch pinned against a helmet turn the tide of an entire season? And why would a team against all odds risk everything on a trick play that could turn a team into legends or leave them as a footnote in Super Bowl history? We're not just recounting some of these jaw-droppers, we're reliving the magic that makes the NFL Super Bowl a saga of heartbreaks. Let's unravel the stories behind the most iconic plays, the strategy, the precision, and the sheer will to win. It was February 3rd, 2008, the final minutes of Super Bowl 42, and the stage was set for a showdown that would go down in history. The New England Patriots, leading 14-10, were on the verge of sealing a perfect 19-0 season. Victory smelled all but certain for them, yet the New York Giants had a different outcome in mind. On a crucial 3rd and 5 from their own 44-yard line, Giants quarterback Eli Manning found himself under immense pressure from the Patriots' defense. Surrounded and on the brink of being taken down, Manning did the unthinkable. He dodged not one, not two, but three defenders, scrambling to create just enough space to make a play. David Tyree, the Giants' wide receiver, was waiting. Covered by safety Rodney Harrison, Tyree's chances seemed slim. But then Tyree leaped, catching the ball with both hands. Harrison fought fiercely to knock it away, but Tyree had a trick up his sleeve. Pressing the ball against his helmet, he managed to secure it all the way to the ground. This wasn't just a catch, it was a lifeline, extending the Giants' drive with a 32-yard gain and the winning score of 17-14 with only 35 seconds left. The Giants shattered the Patriots' dream of a perfect season. Just 1 year after that unforgettable helmet catch, something else happened on the gridiron that reshaped the way fans perceive shock and awe. It was Santonio Holmes' toe-tap catch in Super Bowl 43 on February 1st, 2009, a moment that delivered the Pittsburgh Steelers a heart-stopping 27-23 win against the Arizona Cardinals. With the clock winding down, the Steelers found themselves trailing 23-20. It was the final drive, and tension filled the air as they stood at the Cardinals' 6-yard line with just 43 seconds to go. On a crucial 2nd and goal, Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger took the snap, dropped back, and lofted a high pass towards the right corner of the end zone. That's where Holmes was headed, running a fade route with precision. As he grasped it tightly, the challenge was keeping both feet in bounds while outmaneuvering cornerback Ralph Brown. It was a ballet in midair, and Holmes' feet touched down in the end zone, one, then the other, all while maintaining possession of the ball. The play hung in suspense as officials reviewed to confirm Holmes had complete control and had indeed kept both feet in bounds. After moments that felt like an eternity, the touchdown call was upheld and the Steelers won the match by 27-23. Do you know what is called improbability? Well, some people witnessed it firsthand during Super Bowl 49 on February 1st, 2015, when Jermaine Kearse made an insane catch that nearly clinched victory for the Seattle Seahawks against the New England Patriots. With just 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the clock in the fourth quarter, the Seahawks were on the edge, trailing 28-24. They were far from their goal at their own 38-yard line, but a touchdown would snatch the win and secure their second consecutive Super Bowl title. Russell Wilson, the Seahawks quarterback, launched a deep pass to Kearse, who sprinted down the right sideline on a go route. The ball's destiny seemed sealed when Patriots cornerback Malcolm Butler leaped, getting a hand on it to deflect it away. As both Kearse and Butler tumbled to the ground, the ball took a life of its own, bouncing off Kearse's legs, then his arms, and even grazing Butler's leg. Kearse, through an incredible display of focus and determination, juggled the ball 4 times before finally grasping it securely with both hands while lying on his back. This catch momentarily stunned both the Patriots and spectators, echoing memories of David Tyree's helmet catch against the same team. It handed the Seahawks a golden ticket, a chance to rewrite the ending of Super Bowl 49. However, fate had a twist in store. Wilson's next pass was intercepted by Butler, a heart-stopping turn that sealed the game for the Patriots. Have you ever heard about 1 and 1 not being 2 but 11? That's exactly what we can see in the dynamic duo of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs. Their synergy, both on and off the field, is nothing short of spectacular. In Super Bowl 54, on February 2nd, 2020, this pair flipped the script against the San Francisco 49ers. The Chiefs were down by 10 in the fourth quarter, a situation that seemed to spell doom for their championship aspirations. However, Mahomes and Kelce, along with their teammates, were far from giving up. Throughout the game, Mahomes connected with Kelce 6 times, racking up 43 yards and a touchdown. Yet, it was their critical play on 3rd and 15, with just over 7 minutes left on the clock, that truly turned the tide. Facing a daunting 20-10 deficit, the Chiefs were at a crossroads. Mahomes found Kelce for a 1-yard touchdown, narrowing the gap to 20-17. That moment was a spark that lit a fire under the Chiefs. They went on to score 2 more touchdowns in the ensuing 6 minutes. The defense stood tall, preventing any further scoring from the 49ers, and everyone heard a final whistle at a 31-20 victory, marking their first Super Bowl win together. Falcons are known for striking with precision, yet on this particular day, it was all about the Patriots' resilience. Julian Edelman's miraculous catch became the cornerstone of one of the most unforgettable comebacks in Super Bowl 51, held on February 5, 2017. As the clock ticked down to just 2:28 left in the fourth quarter, the Patriots found themselves trailing 28-20. They needed not just a touchdown, but also a 2-point conversion to even the score and push the game into overtime. It was in this moment of high stakes that Tom Brady, the Patriots quarterback known for his cool under pressure, launched a deep pass towards Edelman. Against all odds, Edelman dove for the ball, catching it just inches above the ground. Clutching it with both hands, he then cradled it against his chest as he rolled over, securing possession despite being immediately tackled by Alford. The play was so close to the ground that Falcons coach Dan Quinn challenged it, suspecting the ball might have touched the ground. The replay, however, confirmed Edelman's extraordinary effort. The ball had never hit the ground. This remarkable catch gave the Patriots 23 yards and a crucial first down at the Falcons' 41-yard line, and they scored a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on the ensuing drive, tying the game at 28-28 with just 57 seconds left on the clock. The game extended into overtime, where the Patriots, winning the coin toss, marched 75 yards down the field for the winning touchdown, completing the largest comeback in Super Bowl history. Now, what if we say after all these most riveting bowl plays, there's one that rules them all? Here we're talking about the Philly Special, which stands out as a daring maneuver that propelled the Philadelphia Eagles to a 41-33 victory over the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 52 on February 4, 2018. The situation in this play was the most tense. With just 38 seconds left in the second quarter, the Eagles faced a 4th and goal at the Patriots' 1-yard line. Leading 15-12, they were at a crossroads. They're juggling between whether to settle for a field goal or to go for gold. Coach Doug Peterson and quarterback Nick Foles chose the latter, opting for the gutsy Philly Special. This trick play, suggested by Foles and practiced only a handful of times, was about to etch itself into Super Bowl legend. The execution was flawless. Foles, positioned behind the right tackle, acted as if he was adjusting the play. Meanwhile, the snap went directly to running back Corey Clement, who then pitched the ball to tight end Trey Burton. Burton, a former college quarterback, found Foles now open in the end zone and delivered a perfect pass. Foles' catch for a touchdown not only caught the Patriots off guard, but also sent the Eagles into halftime with a commanding 22-12 lead. Initially dubbed Philly Philly, this play would soon be celebrated as the Philly Special. The plays we've talked about are just a glimpse into the thrilling world of NFL Super Bowl history. For over 100 years, we've seen countless unpredictable, mind-blowing moments that have kept us on the edge of our seats. These plays are some of the most unforgettable, but there are many more out there. We've shared the ones that got everyone talking, but what do you think? Are there other incredible plays that deserve a spotlight?